Versace on the door. Hey, do you want to learn how to play karate on the door? Me either. Alright guys, as always, the chords and lyrics are on our Facebook page. Go to facebook.com/natpicking, click like, and then click notes, and that's where you'll find all the chords and lyrics for this one, and heaps of other songs as well. So, I recommend you download that, pull them up, and then come back to this lesson. But if not, let's just get straight into it. Let's get our Versace on the floor, baby, or karate on the door, whatever you're into. So, the keys in the song of D, you can either play the D chord as a normal D chord, or you can play it as a bar chord up here on the 5th fret by barring the 5th fret, sorry, all the strings except this low E, and then barring the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings on the 7th fret. Okay, like that. Or if you prefer to play like that, that's cool too. Remember that shape. So that's our D chord. We start off on the verse. Let's take our time. By the way, I can't sing, I'm just trying to so you know which part you're up to. Next chord is an F sharp minor chord. You're going to bar the 2nd fret, all of the strings, and you're only going to play this low bass note here, and then your B, G, and D strings. Okay, so F sharp minor 7. Let's take our time tonight, girl. Now the G we're going to play is going to be a G major 7 chord. So you can do that by using a middle finger, that one there, on the 3rd fret of your lowest string, then your ring finger on the 3rd fret of your B string, and then your 1st finger up here on the 2nd fret of your highest string, like that. You can think of it like a D chord, but with your bass up there. Okay, G major 7. Girl, above the stars are always watching. So for that watching we go watching and change to an A chord. Okay, back to the top. There's no place I'd rather be in this world. Your eyes are where I'm lost in. Okay, then we're going to go to this pre-chorus part, and we're going to play this sort of C chord here by barring the 3rd fret, but we're only really playing this the A string. Okay, that C note there. Then we're barring the 5th fret completely, well, on the highest string, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Okay, with that bass. And it's important we get that nice high note up the top there. Okay? Underneath the chandelier. That B7 chord, we're going to bar the 7th fret, all of the strings. And then you're going to play an E7 shape above it. So middle finger onto the 8th fret of your G string, and ring finger on the 9th fret of your A string. Okay, so underneath the chandelier, within no reason. Oh, sorry. Yeah, E minor. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that chord there, I've written on the chord chart a G minor, but I'm making this a little bit fancier by playing middle finger on the 3rd fret, these 2 fingers on the B string and G string, and then open E. That open E really gives it that really nice sound. I think it's a G minor 6 chord, okay? So we go, dancing all alone. Sounds awesome. There's no reason to hide. That's just an E minor chord, or E minor 7 by putting your finger on the 3rd fret of there. You already know E minor. Do you know an E minor? You don't know an E minor? do me a favor, get your guitar, put it in between your legs, and smash it on the ground. No, I'm sorry. Wow, I'm so angry right now. No, I'm just kidding. You know any minor, you can do it. It's just these 2 fingers. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, no reason to hide what I'm feeling inside right now. A. Okay, so that's our pre-chorus. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next part of the pre-chorus where it says, so baby turn down the light. G major 7, you already know. Next one is close the door. This is going to be a new shape chord for most of you, and that's where you play an A chord, but the bass stays here on that G note from the chord before. So it's like that, and then your middle finger is going to play the lowest string G chord. It sounds a bit weird if you're new to these sorts of progressions, but trust me, it sounds amazing when you're coming from that G major 7. So that again, baby turn down the lights and close the door. Ooh, back to the G. All of that dress, but you won't need it. That chord is an A minor 7, so barring the 5th fret, all of the strings, and playing all the strings like that. Low bass, and then all those high notes. Need it, any. And when you sing any, you just move your bass from here down to that string. It's like a D9. Need it anymore. G. Back to the G. No, you won't need it no more. Okay? Need it no more. That's a cool little chord. That's where we're going from the F minor chord, F minor 7. So we're going G. No, you won't need it no more. Okay, so for that I'm playing an F sharp minor chord, and I'm putting my little finger up onto the 5th fret of the B string. Need it no more. And then I bring it down to make a B7 chord. Okay, which is barring that 2nd fret and then playing like an A7 chord. So there's an A7, right? Move it up 2 frets, bar, okay, there. You won't need it no more. Let's just kiss to a naked girl. Oh, yucky! Sorry. Where am I up to? So taken back there. Oh yeah, so that line is let's just kiss, E minor 7, kiss to a naked, F sharp minor, baby, G, Versace on the floor. Now this is a good little chord to learn here. On the chord chart I've got a G chord, which is like that, but you're gonna add that bass, A bass. This will substitute an A chord. Okay, so whenever you feel the need you want to play an A chord, you can actually just play a G chord with an A bass. It happens in R&B and gospel a lot, and it's an awesome chord to know. So that's just a little passing chord option. Versace on the floor. Okay, now we're up to the chorus. Alright, should we have a little go at that pre-chorus again, all the way through? So baby turn down the lights and close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it anymore. No, you won't need it no more. Let's just kiss till we're naked, girl. Versace on the floor. Okay, so now we're in the chorus. We're gonna go D, F sharp minor. Take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now. There's that G with the A bass again. Versace on the floor. D, yeah, F sharp minor. Da 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 da. G major. All right. So that's our verse, pre-chorus, and chorus all done. Now we're going to skip to the synthesizer solo, because while that synthesized piano keyboard thing is going absolutely crazy, if you want to know the chords for what's going on there, probably unlikely that you would, but the chords for that are G, A, then we're going to go to a B minor 7, okay, then we're going to go to a C chord. That one, that C chord that I showed you before, okay, and then it's got some passing chords in there, which is a D, D with an F sharp, okay, but you can ignore that. So basically G to the A, to the B minor 7, to the C, and then we're going to go E minor 7 to the G with the A bass, and then to an A sharp, and then back to the G with the A bass. Okay, so it's all on the chord charts there for you if you check out our Facebook page. Unlikely that you're going to need to play that part unless you're jamming along to the CD. And then of course that takes us to the bridge part where it says, it's warming up, can you feel it? It's warming up, can you feel it? And of course we're just going to be changing between this G major 7 to the A with the G bass. And you feel it. G major 7, and then back to the A with the G bass. Okay, and then to the E minor 7, to our B minor 7, and then just kiss till naked, oh, Versace on the floor. Back to the chorus, which you already know. Take it all for me, Versace on the floor. Now, the only other thing I will mention here is the very unusual finish that we have for the song where it says Versace on the floor, ooh. Okay, and that last chord, which is totally bizarre. So what's happening here is we're playing a B flat chord, which is just like the D chord, except on now this bar is not on the 5th fret like the D, it's going to be on the 1st fret. So B flat, and move it up 2 to the C. And then the last chord does something strange, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I think it's some sort of E chord. So if you play this open E bass and then play on the 1st fret this F sharp note there, and then this open B string, and finish like that, it actually works. I don't know, it's probably not exactly right, but don't tell anybody, it works. Versace on the floor, oh. Yeah, and that's the song, done. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page, follow me on Snapchat, and all that good stuff. I'm thoroughly enjoying the Bruno Mars album, so I'm going to try and get through as many of these tutorials as we can over the next couple of weeks, so stand by for more. Please subscribe. Every time you subscribe, you save a whale in my mind. Because I'm always killing whales in my mind, but every time you hit subscribe, it saves one of them. Like if there's like a scenario where it's a whale and it's about to fall off the cliff, because that's often the one that's playing on my mind. Every time you hit subscribe, a subscribe gate comes up and saves the whale. Or a subscribe trampoline pops up and the whale, boom, bounces off the trampoline and then back into the water. So subscribe now and save the whales. Thank you guys, God bless, much love and goodbye!